All right, Tech Court is now in session. Today we'll be hearing the case of Wish v. Temu. Gentlemen, please present your cases to the court.
So ladies and gentlemen, it's 2023. We're out of the pandemic, and Wish might as well be dead because Temu is here to take the world by storm. I'm here to show you that the items from Temu are better than Wish.
My opponent would like you to think that they are the new Wish. They wish.
So, gentlemen, I would like to refer for the official record that I am a certified Wish and Temu expert, having been scanned by both of your firms numerously.
Objection, allegedly.
No, it's not allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, I bought PS5.
Allegedly?
Didn't show up.
Your Honor,
Yes,
objection, both.
Hugs.
Sustained. So, today we have a number of categories to determine which is truly the best, Temu or Wish. Let us start out with the best drip? What is drip?
The clothes.
Clothing items, yes.
How you
yes.
dress.
I mean, I only dress one way. I look like this when I wake up in the morning, when I go to sleep, when I go to the beach. Gentlemen, would you like to present your opening drip items?
I would like to bring in
Oh.
Exhibit Witness A. So, when you're looking for the drip, look at the fit that you could get. All
It
right?
clearly didn't come ironed, I'll tell you that.
Here we have Wish Baby Blue blazer for all occasions.
Is there a reason why you're not wearing the drip?
It may or may not have been ordered in my size and
Did they
arrived
even
in a
have-
size for
they-
Kinsey. Exhibit B.
B.
Suspenders!
Okay.
They don't work in the front. They only work in the
They're lighting up like the Aurora Borealis.
Wow, that must be the dimmest Aurora Borealis.
But here's the thing, Wish allowed me to share the drip with someone else. But don't you worry, I got plenty of my own drip. For I got my stylish cane,
Your evil.
my eagle cane,
Your evil cane.
bird.
Can I
but
see
also, I want to get in on the light party, so
Oh my God!
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
thank you, Exhibit Witness A.
Thank you very much. You are excused from the court.
I have to point out that my opponent did not dress for court, whereas
I'm
I'm
dressed to
double respectful.
represent my client, Temu. Also, don't mind you, it kind of looks like a prison shirt, but
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
we are
You
in court.
literally
This is
just
where I-
look like you got out of jail.
This is where I mentioned that the loser does go directly to jail. Counsel for Temu, would you like to present your drip to the court?
I will. I do need to actually dress up in it, though.
You can do that in front of the camera. That's fine. A brief recess while the counsel for Temu comes back and wows us with some real drippings. All right, you may enter the courtroom.
I come from 2077.
Did you even change?
Yes.
Are you sure that's just not what you normally wear on a regular basis?
That's kind of the point. I think that if we're buying stuff from our respective clients, we should be willing to want to wear what we buy there on a regular basis.
How much did you spend on your drippage?
I spent
Did you bring on as your paperwork GTA 3 cheats?
Grand Theft Auto 3 cheats. For my drippage,
Yeah.
my clients only charged. I will say that the suspenders were a little expensive.
How expensive can suspenders be?
They were $15.
Wow! Wow!
Whereas my jacket was $13. My cane was $28.
Wow!
Okay, so you're in the neighborhood of what? $80?
80? Yeah.
Okay, how about Temu?
Okay, so mine's gonna be a little relative because I have more pieces here.
More piece. Oh, I thought we were going for outfits here and not just excuses.
Yeah, but it's all relative, right? It has to be proportional. First, I have my shoes, which in hindsight you can't even see. Look,
There we go.
these things are
Wow,
rad.
look at the bottom of that shoe.
They have, look at this. They got tie your own shoelaces with the strings. Yeah, they were $30.
$30! That was more than one of my items entirely.
My pants were $15. The jacket, $30. This shirt that says what is $5. And then this nice little helmet that lights up is...
That lights up?
It lights up. It lights up as bright as your tie.
That's about as bright as... Okay.
This goes for 89 bucks.
Your
Oh!
Honor, every single piece of my opponent's drip is dripping down money. It's expensive.
Yeah, I actually will agree with you, counsel, that that's quite expensive. That helmet looks nice. and I appreciate the fact that you're color coordinated. This courtroom is not here to determine what's better. It's a, oh wait, no,
What do
actually,
you
that's
mean?
exactly it.
It's about.
All right, let us move on to the best gaming tech from your respective stores.
All right, so my gaming entry is actually a pretty tried and true one by the community. The fact that it's available on Temu is awesome, and I think there's gonna be no denying that this is a good product. It's the Miu Mini Plus emulator device.
Oh, emulator. Now, has that been tested legal by a court of law?
Yes, I would love to see I would love for my opponent to submit receipts for every game and ROM that's on this device to prove
Yeah,
that you legally
it's
own it.
actually in my Temu order. It comes with all the games. Just cut and simple, a really awesome gaming device that you can put in your pocket for $69 with a great screen, awesome battery, and a retro color.
Fair.
I have one of those too. It's called the telephone.
Did you buy a telephone on Wish?
I didn't, because what is the most popular gaming device of the last 300 years?
Google Stadia.
Absolutely not. Meow Meow cat ear headphones has taken the gaming world by storm, and everyone who's a true gamer has a pair of cat ear headphones. But how do you stand out in the crowd when you don't want to be a stray cat? You want to be a glorious unicorn. Here we got,
Is that as far as they adjust?
Wow.
well, they're meant for someone a little smaller than myself.
Well, this Barbie is full of bull.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your unicorn headphones? So they're 3.5 only, no Bluetooth?
Correct.
Okay.
Not only did they send me one pair,
Excuse me?
they sent me a second pair.
Wait.
Completely different.
And you purchased one item and you received two. Are you sure about that?
Oh, and these are the better ones. So these, we don't even need these anymore because they sent me the upgrade free of charge. You're seeing
I will
it.
have order in my courtroom. Why do you have two items you're passing off the price of one? I do not believe you.
I ordered these for $33.
Okay.
They canceled my order,
Yup.
refunded me that $30.
Okay.
I ordered these for $13.
And you received them.
I have both of them in my hands for a net gain of 2 unicorns and $20.
I will allow this bit of shenanigans to take place in my courtroom purely because you are representing the fair and honest way the Wish works, which is half the time you don't get your stuff, and at least you do get a refund. So, as much as I think this is a little bit of an edge case, we will accept into the record that you were able to get 2 pairs of headphones for $13.
Negative $20.
Don't push it.
No.
We're going to move on directly to the best health and fitness from Temu and Wish respectively. Please present your health and fitness items to the court.
Everyone knows the way to health and fitness is through your feet.
Is that what?
Through
Say
your
it again?
feet. You take your foot and it goes foot chop.
There is some basis for that though. Like you know, like all of those like Asian foot pads that you can buy, and they like kind of detox your foot.
Asian foot pads.
Yes, he got the thing. Oh, that was
Because
painful.
I got every piece of fitness right here. I got you covered with brain, forehead, eye,
I have at least one of
thyroid, lung, shoulder, stomach, liver, heart, urter.
Can you point out that where that is on the body?
I don't think so because we'd have to censor it.
Okay, fair,
Yeah.
fair.
I'd like to call my second witness to the stage.
Second witness.
I call the judge.
Oh no, not again. So I believe that I just step on this. This is known as
don't-
reflexology.
You don't just step on it, you experience it.
Oh damn, for free?
No, you signed up for my. Everyone in this room has signed up for my OnlyFans, right? I mean, sorry. Never mind. I was supposed to talk about that.
Might I ask why you're not testing this
Ooh,
if you want to be 47
oh.
years younger?
I don't want to be 47 years younger.
This is very sharp. This is incredibly painful. These are all very sharp. All my weight is on a bunch of very sharp little things.
Okay.
You can have this back, counsel. That was not good. I don't like that at all.
This was a mere $4.74.
It probably felt like it.
It felt like $4 for the rocks that I was standing on with my feet. All right, Temu representative, would you please bring your item to the court?
All right, Your Honor. This right here is a knee massager. This is something that I had actually bought for a special witness.
a special witness.
Yes, this witness is none other than the defense for Wish.com, whose knees rattle.
Basically, you're asking him to go against his own best interests to serve your case.
Sorry, no, other surprise witness.
Oh, you asked Kyle to do it. I see. All right, I'll allow it. Please proceed with the knee massaging.
So, Your Honor, this knee massager not only will take care of your knees, which
After years of skateboarding,
yes, yeah. So this has a 3,000 milliamp hour battery, and it almost looks like a helmet. But this can accommodate a lot of size knees. We have vibration and heating. Kyle likes both of those.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, he also likes that infrared light too. So it looks like we got a lot of different ways to massage our knees.
I like how this is all going on underneath the desk. It's a little bit sus for my courtroom.
I would say, sufficiently docked.
Yeah, so mind you, I don't want Kyle to take off his pants, so he's just gonna do it on top of his pants.
Neither do I, for the record.
It makes this very difficult to test, to evaluate truly, but I think we can at least get the massaging going. So I'm gonna hit the power button. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
I can hear it from here.
So I'm going to hit the button a little bit here. Can I get it to the high? Oh, I think it ran out of battery.
As Kyle, I could tell you that I did feel vibration. And it's what I would call pleasurable. Your Honor, can I cross-examine the witness?
Proceed?
Would you say that this knee massager is fitness-related or just pleasure-related?
What is happening in my courtroom?
Because I remind you that you are under oath, even though you did not take an oath. But you're under it. Yeah.
All right. Court is back in session. It's time to move on to the next exhibit, which in this case is going to be the most quote-unquote helpful gadget. Remember, counsel, helpful is the operative word for this particular category.
All right, I figured I would be very helpful here in case you couldn't hear anything.
I'll give you, this is quite helpful. This is
It is. So there are a lot of stuff on the side. There's like I/O on it. So you can plug in an SD card or a USB stick and actually record off this thing.
Check. Oh, wow. Hello.
Isn't it empowering?
Subscribe and ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling button. Otherwise, I will wake you up at 3 a.m. with the megaphone. It's mine now. How much did you pay for it?
$69.
Nice.
Your Honor! Your Honor! You're letting fancy numbers cloud your judgment.
I'm gonna say that Temu has preemptively won this, but feel free to tell me what Wish has got, but this is cool.
You asked me to find the most useful thing on my platform of Wish.com. So I've already shown you my wonderful cane of its beautiful emeralds, but also, it's a sword!
Put the weapon down. Put the weapon down.
Watch how effective this is. Forfeit.
Whoa.
Forfeit or I stab you.
This is taking quite the turn. All right. Order in the court. I will freely grant both of these are quite useful for being stabby or for being annoying. Can we move on to the final category for today's proceedings, which is the most, and I regretfully say this out loud, cursed item from your respective storefronts?
Your Honor, you have children, right?
I most certainly do.
Well, I have a solution for that. Should you lose one,
Oh my goodness.
I have another.
Oh God.
Don't shake the baby.
Don't shake the baby.
Also, I also have a bedwetting alarm.
That's quite useful. Can I borrow that? After
Yeah,
this?
I know. That's. I didn't buy that for the baby. I bought that for you.
It's an alarm that goes off when you piss the bed?
Yes.
Please tell me that the defendant from Wish has a better item than the doll that keeps staring at me that I don't really like looking at.
Your Honor, I took this challenge a little bit more literally than my opponent. We have an authentic finger from the pharaoh Tutankhamen.
Ramen?
Tutankhamun's third cousin.
Oh, good
Here,
Lord.
give him the cursed finger.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, no! After much deliberation, my jurisprudence, my wisdom, and my authority will now be meted out upon the defendants. So, First of all, we're going to start at the very beginning with the best drip. I will say, Matt, you brought a terrific accoutrement of many different accessories. Ken, you came in with an incredible amount of drip, and it is impossible to argue with that. However, where it went south is with the price. By spending well over $100, that is not in the spirit of Temu. I'm going to give the win to Matt and Wish. To tell you why. Next up, we have the best gaming tech. Now, this is one of those areas that is difficult. Matt had an interesting argument that he got 2 headsets for the price of half of one. But where I have some problems is recommending you to buy from a platform that would maybe give you an item, maybe give you another item, and on top of that, neither of them were particularly gaming heavy. Whereas Ken chose a excellently priced, well qualitized, and very delightful little emulator box, meaning that the win is very clearly going to
Your
Temu.
Honor.
High five.
Objection. His cost more than infinity times what I paid.
That's not true. All right, we're gonna fast forward to the most cursed item. I would say that the baby was very cursed. It makes me feel deeply uncomfortable. I think that I'm gonna have to give the clear win to Wish on the most cursed tech, just because the finger is quite literally cursed. That's just a creepy kid, which I agree is kind of cursed. But, so, next up we have the most helpful gadget. And for helpful, you actually both had very good items. So I really appreciate the surprise of the helpful cane that you already used for drip, and then you surprise revealed the sword. I think that makes the value for that item particularly strong, and it's quite nice to see a additional little hidden artifact, although you may get arrested. But besides that, quite impressive. On the other side, the megaphone is really funny. And I think that it could be quite helpful. I think when you want to yell at your little sister for eating all the Lucky Charms, but only the marshmallows and putting back all the cereal in the box.
Lucky Charms.
So I'm gonna actually have to give this one to Ken and Temu.
Let's go.
Which leaves us with the Decider, which is the best health and or fitness item. Ken's item is a knee massager, which while slightly sus, did function and massage and or heat things. However, Matt's item, with a rectum defining button, made me feel a way that I have not felt in a while.
You were a 237 guy, weren't you?
I don't know what that means, and I'm gonna have to have my bailiff look that up. But that thing sucks, and I hate it, which means Ken and Temu are the winner for this episode of Tech Court.
This is Kangaroo Court.
Thank you very much for watching this episode of Tech Court. Subscribe and ring the ding-a-ling button, and we're gonna need new plaintiffs next time because I don't think either of you are ever gonna be hired in the attorney business ever again. Don't shake the baby.